Picture this, it's ancient Rome, the forum bustling with merchants and soldiers. A man named Marcus walks among ruins once mighty but now crumbling. He knows history's cruel joke: when times get easy, men forget how to be strong. This cycle, hard times create strong men, is coming for us all. But what does strong really mean today, and how do you even start to build that strength in a soft, modern world? Stefan Aarnio doesn't just throw words around. He points at a pattern, a pendulum swinging through the centuries. The tension: we're on the edge of a new cycle, but few see it coming. Aarnio zeroes in on Rome's decline. Once the epitome of manly virtue, farmers, soldiers, thinkers, the empire flourished during hard times. But as Roman wealth and ease grew, men lost their grit. They swapped axes for togas, discipline for decadence. The cycle flipped. Strong men created good times, but good times birthed weak men. Sound familiar in today's world? Think of the cycle like a muscle. When you lift weights, your muscles tear and rebuild stronger. But if you never challenge them, muscles atrophy. Good times are comfort's lullaby, letting strength decay. Hard times, they tear you down but also force you to rebuild tougher, leaner. This is nature's bitter formula for building men. This cycle isn't doom, it's insight. Recognizing this, you can break free of passive comfort. The payoff: you embrace struggle intentionally, knowing it carves a stronger you. Aarnio flips weakness on its head. Hard times don't just break men, they forge them anew, ready for the next era. Money isn't just digits, it's a battlefield where strength proves itself. But Aarnio argues the modern man fails here the most. The tension: how do you wield money without losing your manhood? Aarnio retells the collapse of Weimar Germany's middle class. Men who'd once been providers slipped into despair as money vanished. The lesson: chasing money without backbone leads to ruin. They weren't just broke, they lost identity, honor, and purpose. Money's not evil, but how you earn it reveals your true strength. Imagine wealth as a tree. Character is the root without which money, the branches, can't sustain. Aarnio stresses that manhood hinges on integrity. Wealth built on lies or laziness wilts fast. His blueprint: forge ironclad ethics first, then let money grow from that strong soil. Without roots, wealth's just a shiny illusion. The real power: not owning stuff, but owning your role. With money comes responsibility to family, community, and self. When men see power as privilege, entitlement pierces their armor. Aarnio warns, strong men take responsibility seriously. That's what distinguishes leaders from relics. Aarnio dives where most fear to tread: sex, religion, politics. Here lies the raw essence of manhood challenged by today's culture. The tension: staying strong when society pulls you soft. He tells the story of the sexual revolution ripping through the 60s and beyond, where men gained freedom but lost direction. Without commitment or purpose, sex became a hollow game. Aarnio argues a man's strength is tested not by conquest, but by his ability to channel sexual energy into loyalty and purpose, building rather than destroying. On faith, Aarnio looks to Stoic philosophy and ancient religions as a compass in stormy seas. When doubt clouds your identity, faith, any faith, provides anchorage. Not necessarily dogma, but a framework holding men upright against the chaos of meaninglessness and moral decline. It's less about doctrine than about purpose and order. Finally, politics. Aarnio strips it bare. Politics is power's stage where men prove whether they lead or follow. In softer times, men become spectators, critics, or victims. But strong men take the reins. They don't bow to trends or mobs. They stand tall, shaping culture instead of being shaped. Remember Marcus in Rome, surrounded by falling ruins as comfort killed strength? History's cycle hasn't stopped, it's calling you. The modern world's softness is your challenge, your gym. Try this: identify one hard thing you've avoided and tackle it head-on this week. That's your start to becoming a strong man who shapes good times, not just survives hard ones. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.